Have you noticed how your days feel loud, but your life feels directionless? How chaos follows you even when nothing is really wrong? How you keep promising yourself you'll become calmer, stronger, more disciplined, but you never stay that way? If these questions make you uncomfortable, good. That discomfort is the doorway. Right now, chaos is not outside you. It is inside you. Your mind jumps from one thought to another. Your emotions react before you decide. Your attention is stolen by noise, opinions, and small problems that should not matter. You live in reaction mode, and reaction mode keeps you weak. You wake up already distracted. You check your phone before you check your purpose. You move from task to task without control. At the end of the day, you feel tired, but nothing feels earned. This is not peace. This is mental clutter. Stoicism was built for moments like this, not to escape chaos, but to turn it into power. The first Stoic habit is control of reaction. You stop responding instantly. You pause. That pause creates space between what happens and what you do next. Most people lose control right there. You reclaim it by waiting, breathing, thinking. Calm is not passive. It is disciplined restraint. The second habit is accepting reality as it is, not how you wish it to be. Fighting reality drains your energy. Acceptance frees it. When you stop arguing with what already happened, your mind clears. And with clarity comes strength. The third habit is emotional economy. You stop wasting emotion on small things. Every irritation, every complaint, every burst of anger costs you energy. Stoic men choose where their emotions go. They do not spend them on nonsense. The fourth habit is voluntary discomfort. You choose hard things on purpose. Cold mornings, focused work, physical effort when comfort is available. You train your nervous system to stay calm under stress. So when life applies pressure, you do not break. The fifth habit is strict time ownership. You stop letting the day decide for you. You decide first. You plan your actions. You do the hardest task early, before excuses wake up. Structure creates calm. Disorder creates anxiety. The sixth habit is silence over impulse. You do not need to speak every thought. You do not need to prove yourself. Silence protects your energy. It keeps you centered while others expose themselves through emotion. The seventh habit is responsibility without excuses. You stop blaming your past, your parents, your situation. Blame feels good, but it keeps you powerless. Responsibility feels heavy, but it gives you control. The moment you own your reactions, chaos loses its grip. The eighth habit is low attachment to outcomes. You focus on effort, not results. You do the work. You accept whatever follows. This removes fear, because fear comes from trying to control what you cannot. The ninth habit is daily self-discipline, not motivation, not inspiration, repetition. Small actions done even when you feel nothing. Training when tired, thinking clearly when emotional. Discipline turns calm into a skill, not a mood. The 10th habit is identity awareness. You stop asking, "What do I feel like doing?" You start asking, "Who am I becoming?" Every action is a vote. Every habit shapes the man you are building. Chaos cannot survive when your identity is clear. When you practice these habits, something changes. Your mind slows down. Your reactions weaken. Problems stop feeling personal. Pressure becomes fuel instead of weight. You do not become emotionless. You become controlled, grounded, reliable. People notice it. They feel your calm. Not because you are louder, but because you are steady. This is what Stoic power looks like. Not domination, not aggression, control. Now listen carefully. You do not need to master all 10 habits today. You need to apply one right now. Pause before reacting. Choose effort over comfort. Take ownership of the next hour. Chaos does not disappear overnight. But calm power is built daily, and the man who can stay calm in chaos can control any room he walks into.